Oh yeah, welcome back to the UK Gravel Collective Complete Shed Show. And this is episode 2 of the frame repaint and bike rebuild episodes. Had a lot of messages after the first video asking what colour I should paint this frame. Some quite boring. I think there's some quite safe people out there, but some were really exciting, and I have chosen the colour that I'm going to do it. Not going to reveal that yet, and today's episode is going to be about stripping the bike down, ready for rubbing down and getting ready for paint. So keep watching. You might get some tips. You might comment below and say I'm a complete idiot for doing it this way. But anyway, that's what YouTube's all about. So carry on watching, get some close-ups, and welcome to episode 2. So I've not really had a close-up of the bike. It's a standard, I think it's a version 2 Camino frame. This is the original paint job. Bit of freehand there, but again, rushed it and I put the gloss overcoat on before this was completely dry, so it's running places. So yeah, you can see yellow, green, pink fade. Bit of tyre rub there. I'm not sure how I managed that, but obviously that will go when I repaint it. It's just got some generic parts on it. These are the original 11-speed 105 levers, which quite frankly are horrible. Big bulbous things that you can't grip. Anyway, so if Mr. Shimano or Shimano UK are watching, I'd love a set of GRX levers for this. Hit me up. Yeah, I can see that happening. And the cranks, old set of Ultegra cranks that I've adapted with a Superstar Components ring, which I think is a 38. Some Redshift pedals. Got some news coming about Redshift in the future, so keep watching about them. And this thing, which I did originally try and single speed this, but I just hated the fact that this got this sort of pseudo rear mech on it, so I've abandoned that and it's going to have gears on. Mountain bike rear caliper, mated to an adapter for a flat mount as the train, because I hadn't got a road caliper, but they work fine with the 105 levers. It's a 27.2 seat post, so I could run a dropper post. I'd probably have to drill the frame or find a way to get a cable around the bottom bracket, but you know, that's something for the future. So anyway, let's have a go at stripping this down, ready for paint. So as you can see, it's pretty much stripped down now. Obviously not that professional, but sometimes you do need to use the right tool for the job. And this is the right tool as well, a nice hot drink. As you can hear, well, you may be able to hear, it's actually hammering down. You can hear the rain on the roof probably. So next stage really is to sand this down, which I'm not going to do inside the shed because it goes absolutely everywhere. I'm going to do that outside. Obviously I'm not going to do it while it's chucking it down with rain. So I'm going to leave that. I'm going to cut to that episode and you can see the sanding down process before we go on to paint. Well, welcome back to a day where it's not raining. So I've come outside to start rubbing this frame down. Sorry the sound's not brilliant because doing it outside and it's a bit windy, and you're not going to be able to hear anything once I start doing the sanding. Using quite a rough sanding pad. Just really all I'm doing is flattening it down because I think this paint that's on here will key it really well. So anyway, I put it on a time lapse because you don't really want to see me sand every part of this, do you? So the challenge is really to just get a surface to key the next lot of paint on. And as you can see, the electric sander is quite violent. So after a bit of destructive mechanical sanding and some hand sanding, it's pretty much roughed up as much as I want. It's just been raining, so the frame's now wet. So just wiping all the dust off it, really. This is about as far as I want to go, really. I mean, I'm not looking for a showroom perfect because, to be honest, this time next year I might change the colour again. So, you know, it's just a rough thing. Very rough, I hear you say. But anyway, that's the frame rubbed down. Now just need to mask it off and paint it. So join me in the next episode where I'll mask off this frame and we'll start painting and I'll reveal the colour. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss that episode or any of the episodes. Like, share, all that stuff. See you on the next instalment.